She's a very good sister. She reads her salah and so on, so many things. But she says, there's certain things that I feel need changing in my life before I cover my hair. So I can easily cover my hair, but I don't want to right now because it will give the wrong impression of me being all saintly, and yet I'm not. And so I said, do you know what? Allah makes easy for you whatever you can change immediately. So do so as and when and how it is made easy for you. And not only that, do what Allah wants as best as you can. So if you're telling me it's easy for me to cover my hair, but I don't want to, I would tell you, well, that's a mistake. Because if it's easy for you to cover it, cover it. So what if people say you're saintly? As it is, when you're not covered, they're still going to utter words. You know, it's like the donkey story. They will always say something about you, about me, and about everyone else. That's part of your test. You will have people telling you, you're like this. You're not like that. People say, oh, you know what? Islam preaches terrorism. You and I know that it doesn't. But people are going to carry on saying things because of ignorance, because sometimes there are people who use the name of Islam to do things. I give you an example. Look at what happened in Nigeria. 200 girls taken. And then they use the name of Islam. It's the furthest away from Islam. There are no such teachings in the whole of Islam. And to be honest with you, Islam is put on the block just because some Muslim dude or some guy who claims to be Muslim is doing that. One wonders what exactly is the motive behind it. So much so that there are so many conspiracy theories that it frightens us to think about them. May Allah protect us. So we cannot just say, you know what, we are afraid of what people will say. No, be worried about Allah. Because if I were to die right now, where am I going to go? Everyone will say good man, maybe people will say bad man, whatever they say becomes irrelevant. It becomes irrelevant. It's my link with Allah now that matters. What did I do to prepare for the day I died? I tried to dress appropriately. What did I try to do? To be honest with you, there are rules and regulations in Islam. Can I share something with you? These rules are not unique to Islam. If you look at the true Christianity and true Judaism, they have similar rules of dress, similar. This is why you take a look at a nun. Okay, they've modified their dress as time passes. The skirts become a bit higher and so on. You take a look at the original nuns. They dress just like a Muslim woman should be dressing. If you take a look at the Jewish women, Orthodox Jews, to this day, they should be dressing and there wouldn't be a difference. So much so, wallahi, without a joke, you can go and check it on Google. The Orthodox Jewish men need to wear niqab. Do you know that? I've seen it myself. If you travel a lot, sometimes you get to see some real weird stuff. Well, let me not call it weird, but to be honest with you, something that is different to you. When I say weird, I don't mean, something derogatory, but I mean something different. And men wearing covering besides their eyes showing, and they had hats and so on. SubhanAllah, Google it, find it, you will see it. Amazing. It's something, and yet we say, but these women, they're oppressed. It's shocking sometimes how our own Muslims don't understand. My brother, it's not oppression. You're doing it because you want to do it. If I were to make an announcement here to say all the women in hijab, if you are forced to don that scarf of yours, put up your hand. Nobody would. And you know what the media will say? It's because their men were seated there. Allahu Akbar. But it's a fact. It's a fact. Take a look at halal food. Today we have